From our 7 Tasmania studios, your nightly news with Peter Murphy begins now.
The Bureau of Meteorology has issued a severe weather warning with damaging winds and heavy rainfall expected to sweep through eastern and southeastern Tasmania tonight and in the coming days, with some isolated parts of the state expecting up to 100 millimetres of rain.
Places like the Tasman Peninsula, Freycinet, South Arm.
We are preparing for the severe weather and the potential flooding.
Conditions are expected to ease by Wednesday. Jackie Harvey will be back later with tomorrow's forecast. The Greens have panned a proposal designed to reinvigorate a disused railway line through Hobart's northern suburbs. But the state government says its plan will allow for more housing opportunities along the crucial corridor.
A glimpse into the potential future of public transport in Hobart, a rapid bus network giving new life to an unused rail line between Granton and Macquarie Point.
This is something that I know many in and around Hobart and southern Tasmania will be very interested in.
Claiming to drive economic, social and lifestyle benefits. There's also plans to boost residential growth in the area by increasing medium-density housing supplies.
Better and further housing opportunities in that corridor in northern suburbs of Hobart.
But the Greens aren't on board, calling the proposal hollow.
There's plenty of pictures, but not too much detail.
Claiming much more than photos is needed to fix the state's public transport network.
We need much more money spent on public transport for it to come up to any standard which is comparable with other states.
And unconvinced by buses, saying rail is the way forward.
Light rail is very good for mass movement of people, so at those peak hours for events.
The state government says it's in consultation process and will continue to work closely with landowners, businesses and residents to make the project a reality. Rebecca Gaidaneris, 7 Tasmania News.
A talented squad full of some of the state's brightest young soccer stars has returned home with a piece of prized silverware. The NTJSA Under-12s winning big, beating out some tough rivals at the largest international youth football tournament in the Southern Hemisphere.
Still on a winning high and happy to reenact the moment of glory. Match winner Clementine G reliving the banger which sealed the deal, handing Northern Tasmania the Under-12 plate.
I scored the winning goal, but it was all a really good team effort and we all really worked well together.
The 13-strong squad, the only Tassie girls team to make the trip to the Kanga Cup, cooking up something special, kicking goals on the national stage.
I knew they had something special. There was a bit of magic in the team and I really did believe in them. And I thought if we could get the right people in the right spots.
The next crop of Matilda's hopefuls digging deep, keeping the focus in the high-stakes grand final.
When I heard 5 minutes left, I was like, oh gosh, we just got to be as defensive as possible.
Highly supportive of one another. When the chips were down, they came together, not imploded.
Staying on the ball to achieve something special, a championship feeling they can't seem to shake.
It's like, oh my gosh, the game's finished, we just won. It's a really great feeling. I think we've accomplished a really good amount of skill.
Kitted up for more success after a taste of trophy glory. Woo! Victoria Easto, 7 Tasmania News.
Well, more brighter and healthier smiles are coming to the East Coast with the Royal Flying Doctor Service extending its mobile dental care program. The move, originally slated for next year, has been brought forward by fast-tracked government funding. The expansion will cover services across the region, stretching from St Helens to Newbina.
The mobile vehicles are fully decked out with a professional chair, an X-ray unit, a reprocessing unit, so we're able to offer a full suite of services.
Providing better and more oral health services for the Tasmanians that are eligible and those that need it.
Changes are taking effect immediately. A fiery glow was cast over Huon Valley's sky overnight as thousands gathered in the region to mark the last mid-winter festival. The final Big Willie bonfire drawing locals and visitors to the region to revel in the spectacle.
It might be the peak of winter, but the Huon Valley was flaming hot last night. Big Willie burning once more, drawing the curtain on the last midwinter festival. Thousands watching on for the final flame, capturing the ancient tradition.
very cool. I liked when he fell to pieces.
Beyond the flames, revellers enjoyed the music, entertainment and food.
Lots of drinking, having fun with friends, you know, it's all been good.
New and old elements of the winter magic and pagan tradition on offer. The wassail among the highlights. Another ancient tradition blessing the apple trees, hoping to bring on a fruitful harvest season.
Get them singing and chanting and making as much noise as they possibly can to wake up the apple trees.
Plenty of patrons also going all out with costumes.
That was a great opportunity to have like Willie on Fire on stage.
The afternoon a little more low-key as families flocked to the site.
And it's for kids activities. We brought our little lion with us to do something cool in the winter.
Festival goers having one last hurrah, bidding farewell to the iconic winter offering.
Okay, want to make the most of it before we don't get a chance at all.
It's a bit sad really, because obviously it's a beautiful thing they got going and there's a community that's gathered around it.
But organisers say all good things must come to an end.
But it's time to move on and think about the next evolution of what we're going to do in the future.
Rebecca Gaidaneris at 7 at Tasmania News.
Finally to NBL 1, where the Hobart Chargers women have been handed their second loss of the weekend, ending their season with a 19-point defeat at the hands of the Sandringham Sabres. The Launceston Tornadoes hanging on for a nail-biting 1-point win over the Nunawading Spectres. Trinity Oliver sealing the deal with a crucial half-court steal.
There's Trinity Oliver. She's got it. She's on it for the win. She's got the basket.
The Northwest Thunder, though, falling short despite a strong Seth Swalve performance.
Swalve could have dropped that one in from 3.
They went down to the Spectres by 4 points, and the Chargers men were torn apart in a high-stakes meeting with Sandringham, suffering a 36-point loss.
Good evening. A high of 12 across Launceston and Devonport today. Burnie 11.9 in Hobart. 13 was the state's top in Eddystone, Lowhead and St Helens 12 and Lyweenie reaching 2 degrees. High cloud extended over most of Tasmania today, associated with a low to the northeast of the state. Further out, high cloud and thunderstorms lie near WA with a trough and low near the WA coast. Tomorrow the low will move to the east coast of Tasmania with rain setting in statewide during the morning. Southeast to southwesterly winds tomorrow 25 to 35 knots, easing to 20 to 30 knots about the east in the morning. Swells up to 5 metres in the west and south and up to 2 metres in the north. A severe weather warning for damaging winds is current for King Island, the east coast, central north and northwest coast. A gale warning for Flinders Island, central north coast, east coast and the west. And a strong wind warning for remaining waters. A flood warning is also current for the North, Huon, Derwent and southeast catchments, and a warning to sheep graziers for the Midlands, east coast and southeast forecast districts. Tomorrow's forecast now: Hobart and Dover, rain with possible heavy falls, 13 in Ouse. In the north, rain in Launceston, Devonport showers, 13 in Scottsdale. Burnie tomorrow reaching 15 degrees, rain becoming windy in Strawn, Stanley 14. Rain and 14 in St Helens and Swansea, and Ross can expect rain with heavy falls. Looking ahead to the 3-day forecast now, Tuesday showers more frequent about the south and east. Wednesday partly cloudy about the northwest with showers elsewhere. And Thursday showers statewide, less likely in the northwest. Capital cities 20 and partly cloudy in Perth tomorrow. Melbourne showers with rain developing and mostly sunny in Sydney. And currently Hobart 7 and rain, Launceston cloudy and Devonport 8 and mostly cloudy. That's all in weather tonight, Murph. It's looking like showers are setting in statewide for the week ahead.
Yes, thanks Jackie. That low off the east coast looks pretty intense. Well, that's all your news for now. Thanks for joining us this evening. Kim Miller back tomorrow night. Until then, good night.